Hello, welcome to Starfield. In this video, I'm going to show you to design an experimental starfighter Mark 1. A ship design that is simple enough to play or to create without the needs of doing quests to unlock the module. So, let me show you what is the experimental starfighter. It's basically the current ship that you're looking at the moment. Right. First of all, we're going to upgrade the base ship, which is the Frontier. To do that, we're going to visit New Homestead in the Titan planet. Okay. I'm going to talk to the ship technician.
Trade authority is always buying. Kiosk, right? Okay, no problem.
We modify our ship and just gonna quickly move around on my ship collection and choose the Frontier. As you can see, here's the Frontier, a very basic an A reactor with 20 light year jump range, a crew of 2. Now you see on the stats, this ship is basically has a mobility of 31, and the XSF, or this experimental starfighter, only focus on the mobility above 70. Okay, without further ado, let's purchase the module that we're going to need. First, we're going to remove the gears, the cargo here, and now we're going to purchase a hab, the 2x3 hab by Nova Galactic. I like to add the mess hall, and then going to purchase the gear, which is the NG20 landing gear. Going to add 2 of them to our current Frontier ship. Once we finish, we spend around 4,200 credit. Going to accept. Now we're going to visit Folai, and we're going to enter Neon, and go to the Eklund showroom.
Is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
Here at Eklund, we know the power of orbit.
This is important because we're going to purchase the engines that is only available from Eklund. Going to modify our current ship again. Enter the ship ender. Going to remove the Frontier current engine and purchase the SA4330 engines. Going to make or use 6 of it. That's it. That will cost us around 140,000 credits, and we accept. Okay, now we can straight go into our outpost. To make our final build on the frontier. We're going to the ship builder control module. Now enter the ship builder. What I'd like to do is just select all and remove everything. Let's start making it from the scratch. First, we add the base, which is the NG6 landing bay from Nova Galactic. Behind it, we're going to add the docker, which is the Deimos 110 DP docker. We flip it down, so we're docking from the bottom. Behind the docker, we're going to add the hub. I'm going to use the Nova Galactic Frontier unique hub. Now from here, we're going to add our gears. On the front side, we're going to use the Pinpoint 3G landing gear from Tayo. On the back side, we're gonna copy it across, flip it. And in the middle part, we're going to use the NG20 that we purchased from New Homestead. Now, we're going to add a structural porthole, a cargo, going to use the Galleon S202 cargo hold, flip it, and we're going to move to this next level, the next slice of the ship. Okay, on top of the bay, I would like to use the Nova Galactic hub, the 2x1, and I would like to use the science lab. And then behind the science lab, I will use the Nova Galactic workshop. Reason being, I'm using the Nova Galactic hub because these two modules give passenger slots. Okay. Behind the workshop, I'm going to add our graph drive, the RD3000 beta graph drive from Reladyne. Okay. On top of the gear, we're going to add the cargo, the Stormax 30 cargo hold. From the front, I'm gonna add the Tayo braking engine, and in front of that cargo hold, I'm gonna use another Tayo braking engine. Behind that cargo hold, we're going to attach our engines. Make sure that you flip it so it looks flush with the rest of the design. And now we will attach our fuel tank, which is the M50 Ulysses H helium tank. Okay, so now we're looking at like the base is done, but we're going to add something here. Which is the Nova radiator. Next to the grav drive, we're going to add Deimos wing D. Just flip it so it can fit. Right. On top of the grav drive, we're gonna add the reactor, which I'm going to use the 104DS Mach inertial reactor. And then on the front of it, we're going to add our hub, the 2x3 Nova Galactic mass hall. It's adjusted at the center. The front of the mass hall, I'm going to add a companionway in front of it. Going to add the control station to add the 4 crew stations. At the front of the control station, we're going to add the cockpit. And we're going to use the original cockpit from Frontier, which is the Magellan C2 cockpit. Okay, by now we already don't have any notice, so everything connected inside. Right, now we're going to add another engine and attach it to the reactor. And before we go into the next level, we're going to add the structural, the Stroud cap A on the side. We're going copy across, flip it, and then we're going to add more wings. The Nova cowling to L. Duplicate it. Right. On the bottom part here, we're going to add Nova calling. Nova calling to L. To add the Nova calling to L on the next level here, and behind it we'll add the last hub that we're going to use, and which is going to be the computer core. Okay, now behind the computer core we're going to add tails, which is the Deimos tail A. Extended by the Deimos spine F, flip it, and extend it again to the Deimos skeg A. Now our Frontier is now looking like a jet fighter now. On the top part here, you can use the radiator if you like, instead of the spine. And we use Deimos spine A. On the side panel of the computer core, we're going to add Nova wing. claustrophobic inside the ship. Not to forget that we're going to add another at the bottom so we can see when we're docking. Right. On the tip of the wing, I like to use a Nova thruster array. And the behind of the wing, a porthole. This doesn't make any uses, but it just looks nicer. And also it just looks the same like the fuel tank. Okay. On top of this, I will add a Nova radiator. And now we will add the shield, which going to be a B class shield, the Warden SG-400. Oh, I need another window. Install here. Another window. Sorry about that. Okay. So what else that we have? We are missing the weapon. Now, I usually doesn't recommend you to do the same as me, but just for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to use the weapon that available from the Outpost ship builder. Because my character is maxed out on the particle beam and laser, so I'm gonna use them. I like to use the neutron turret, right? The particle beam weapon system. Oh, and it's up to you if you like to attach your weapon in any different position. Weapon mount. Okay, for the lasers, I'm going to attach the Scorch P 60 megawatt pulse laser turret. And on the Nova Calling, I'm going to attach the PBO 175 Auto Helion beam. Also on top of the wing. Okay. Now finalizing the last error, we're just going to assign the weapons. Weapon 1 is PBO 175 Auto Helion beam. Weapon group 2 will be the PBO 100 Auto Neutron turret. And the last weapon group will be the pulse laser turret. That's it. Everything looks nominal. Now we already spent about 422,000 credits. So all in all, we just waste about 500,000 credits to upgrade our Frontier into the experimental Starfighter Mark 1. Okay, what we have here is an upgrade in the cargo, shield, and also the jump range. Before is the mobility was 71 on the original Frontier. We kept on the 70 point, and then now we're going to do a custom paint job. Normally I don't have any fuzz, so I'm just gonna paint it all in gray. And for color 2, I'm just gonna choose reddish color. Okay. Okay, now let's finalize it. There you go. This is the frontier. So we can have a 7 crew spaceship with 30 light year jump, a 39 reactor, and a cargo hold that can hold 6,690. Mind you that it was 4,460, but since I do have the skill, this ship can hold to 6,690. Okay. I'm gonna show you the exterior of the ship, and then we going to do a tour of the inside. Okay, now we're going to the inside of the frontier. First of all, we enter from the science lab and move backward. We move to the workshop. The reason the workshop at this place, because it does have this small size area that looks like an engine or control panel. That's why we don't use any engine bay hub. Going down, we enter the original frontier hub. Okay, and then let's move forward.
Yeah?
Goes up to through the companionway.
It is good to see you.
Right. That's the porthole. This is the mess hall from Nova. But just skip through and go up. And this is the computer core. Now we're moving to the cockpit. This is the control core. And let's fly this ship into space. Before I end this video, I'm gonna show you how the ship flies and how it handles in combat. But anyway, thank you for watching this video.
You're cleared for
Please
liftoff.
do comment if anything you want to add, and press like if you like it, and subscribe if you want it. Thank you.
There. Stable orbit achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm